If I told you there's something quietly harming your heart, your immune system, your sleep, and even your metabolism, and almost nobody screens for it, you'd probably want to know what that is, right? Because research shows this single factor can raise your risk for early death by roughly 30%. And the US Surgeon General compared its impact to smoking up to 15 cigarettes a day. And before you panic, no, I'm not about to scold you for enjoying that extra pat of butter on your ribeye. You're safe. This threat doesn't come from a drive-thru or a drugstore. It slips in after the holidays, when the laughter fades, the phone stops buzzing, and everyone gets busy again. Your body doesn't interpret that as peace and quiet. It interprets it as danger. The hidden health risk I'm talking about is loneliness. Loneliness isn't just feeling a little left out. It's a chronic biological stress signal. Your brain's way of saying something essential is missing. We evolved in tribes, not condos. For 99% of human history, isolation meant vulnerability. If you were separated from your group, you weren't just bored, you were in danger. So our nervous system learned to treat disconnection as a survival emergency. Fast forward to modern life, we've got Wi-Fi, DoorDash, and streaming everything. But that ancient wiring hasn't been updated. The body still whispers, "Where is everybody?" and flips on the same emergency systems meant to save your life on the savannah. When you feel lonely, the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal lights up, the command center for stress. Cortisol rises, your heart rate climbs, inflammation sneaks higher, blood sugar control worsens, sleep quality drops, and here's the cruel part. Your brain, trying to protect you, becomes hyper-vigilant. It starts scanning for threat instead of connection. You read neutral faces as negative. You pull back even more. Chronic loneliness increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, dementia, and depression. It can even blunt your immune response. One study found that lonely people's immune cells behave as if the body's under constant viral attack. You could be eating perfectly, exercising daily, and still have inflammation raging quietly just because your body thinks you've been voted off the island. If you followed my nest and rope framework, you know the R stands for relationships. We often focus on nutrition or exercise because they feel tangible. You can log your macros or count your reps. Relationships don't fit neatly in a fitness app. But make no mistake, healthy connection is as biological as vitamin D or magnesium. It lowers stress hormones, stabilizes blood pressure, improves sleep, and even lengthens telomeres, the caps that protect your DNA. When people start lifestyle changes together, they stick with them longer. It's not just accountability, it's belonging. Humans heal faster in community. Now that we understand the why, let's talk about the how. Because this video isn't meant to make you feel guilty. It's meant to restore hope. Step 1, prescribe connection like medicine. You don't have to be an extrovert to benefit. Think dosage, not drama. Start with one deliberate human interaction per day. A text, a call, a walk, and keep it simple. Hey, thinking about you. Want to grab coffee? Number 2. Build lightweight community. Don't wait until you're in crisis to reach out. Join something recurring, a gym class, choir, book club, faith group, volunteer shift, or walking group. The magic of community isn't intensity, it's in repetition. Familiar faces become friends. Friends become your safety net. Number 3, expand your social portfolio. We lose people we love. That's the hardest truth of aging. But connection isn't a finite resource. Forming new bonds later in life isn't replacing, it's replenishing. Your heart doesn't have a lifetime membership cap. Number 4, turn your interests into invitations. Connection grows fastest where curiosity already lives. If you love animals, volunteer at a shelter. If you love gardening, join a community plot. If you love health, join a local low-carb or carnivore meetup. You're not forcing friendship. You're simply showing up where your future friends are likely to hang out. Maybe you're not the lonely one, but you see it in someone else. A parent, a neighbor, that friend who says, "I'm fine," but whose eyes look tired. Here's what helps. Be specific. Don't say, "Let me know if you need anything." They won't. Try instead, "Can I bring you dinner on Tuesday?" Or, "Want to walk for 15 minutes?" Be consistent. One text is nice. Predictable contact is healing. Schedule a 10-minute Sunday call. Be present. If they say nobody cares, resist the reflex to argue. Say, I care and I'm here. Connection isn't built with speeches. It's built with present. Post-holiday months are dangerous for disconnection. We go from crowded calendars to quiet houses. The decorations are packed away. The invitations stop. And suddenly, we're alone with our thoughts. And too often, with processed snacks for company. But this is also the perfect time to rebuild community because everyone else is feeling the same lull. They just need someone, maybe you, to go first. If you're still watching this video, consider that your cue. Here's the hopeful truth. Loneliness is reversible. The same biology that decays in isolation regenerates in connection. When you laugh with someone, share a meal, or feel truly seen, your body floods with oxytocin, the hormone of trust and bonding. Heart rate slows, cortisol drops, inflammation eases. Connection is free medicine, but it does have a side effect profile that includes smiles, longer life, lower blood pressure. So let's make this week your first relationship rep. Text an old friend. Say yes to that invite you were going to decline. Wave at the neighbor instead of pretending you didn't see them. Show up somewhere twice. Not to be popular, just to be human. You don't have to fix every health problem overnight, but you can start by remembering that health isn't only about what's on your plate. It's also about who's sitting beside you at the table. And if this message resonated, hit that like button so more people can find it. And subscribe for future videos where we tackle the root causes of why we get sick and the practical ways to heal body and mind. And if you know someone who's been pulling away, share this with them. It might be the nudge that changes everything. Stay hopeful, stay connected, and remember, we were never designed to do life or health alone.